Hi, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. General maritime law is a body of U.S. maritime law developed by court rather than by statute. General maritime law is comprised of certain causes of action that are rooted in history, judicial doctrine, and court precedent. Our Lafayette maritime lawyers are familiar with all of these areas. General maritime provides common law remedies to any person who suffers an injury at sea, despite the fact that the individual is unable to file a claim under the federal statute. All too often, an employee may fall outside the scope of federal maritime statutes such as the Jones Act or the Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act. A person may also suffer an injury while recreationally at sea. In these types of situations, general maritime law may provide a common law right of recovery. Serving victims in Lafayette and beyond, our maritime attorney can help you navigate the legal process. In addition to extending legal remedies to a variety of maritime workers who do not qualify for protection under federal statute, General maritime law also provides additional remedies to injured seamen. For example, injured seamen utilize general maritime law to bring strict product liability lawsuits for injuries caused by defective equipment or machinery on a vessel. General maritime law also allows seamen like workers within the state territorial waters to bring personal injury lawsuit against an employer or vessel owner. Lastly, general maritime law also gives certain legal rights and remedies to any person who suffers an injury at sea. This category of plaintiff commonly includes cruise ship passenger and recreational boaters. One of the most commonly used general maritime law claims is a wrongful death claim. Under this common law theory of liability, the family members of any person who dies at sea can bring a wrongful death lawsuit with the assistance of a Lafayette maritime attorney. The determination of whether an individual should bring a statutory maritime claim or a general maritime law claim is a fact-sensitive inquiry. An experienced maritime lawyer in the Lafayette area will know which claims are right for you and your family. The Jones Act is a federal law that provides special protection and rights to seamen. The Jones Act allows a seaman who suffers an injury in the course of his or her employment to obtain maintenance and incurred benefits and to bring a civil action against his or her employer. Our Lafayette Jones Act lawyers can explain its provisions to you and discuss your options under the law. Do not settle for your employer's rendition of your rights. Seamen enjoy several rights under the Jones Act. Of these rights, perhaps the most important right is the seaman's right to receive maintenance and incurred benefits regardless of fault. By law, injured seamen are entitled to receive maintenance and incurred benefits. Maintenance and incurred payments include financial compensation for an injured seaman's medical expenses, reimbursement for physical therapy, the recovery of lost wages, and a daily stipend for a seaman's living expenses throughout the seaman's recovery. An injured seaman is entitled to receive these payments until he or she reaches a point of maximum medical improvement. A point of maximum medical improvement is a point where the seaman's medical condition has been cured or will no longer improve with treatment. Advocating for seamen in Lafayette and beyond, our Jones Act attorneys knows that these payments should reasonably compensate the seaman throughout his or her recovery. If your maintenance and cure benefits do not adequately compensate you for your injury, medical and living expenses, you should speak with a Jones Act lawyer to learn about your rights and under federal maritime law. All too often, ship owners and employers fail to provide reliable equipment and safe working conditions for seamen. If a vessel is not fit for sea, a seaman can file a lawsuit against the employer or vessel owner under the Jones Act. Under the Jones Act, a seaman can bring a claim for unseaworthiness. This claim imposes strict liability on the employer or vessel owner if the vessel was unseaworthy or not fit for its crew when the injury occurred. In general, a vessel is unseaworthy if the vessel contains detective equipment or poses hazardous working conditions for workers. Even if an employer or vessel owner is unaware of the dangerous condition, it can still be held liable under this theory of liability. After injury, do not settle a claim with your employer before speaking with a Lafayette Jones Act attorney. An experienced lawyer at our firm will ensure you maximize your rights and compensation under maritime law. To schedule a complimentary consultation with a Jones Act lawyer in the Lafayette area, contact Bruce and David. An injury at sea can have a devastating impact on a seaman and his or her own family. Under the Jones Act, a seaman can file a claim for relief under several different legal theories based on federal law. The Jones Act can also supplement the Death of the High Seas Act, which may allow deceased seamen's surviving family members to bring a wrongful death action on behalf of the deceased seaman with the assistance of a Lafayette Jones Act lawyer. The two most commonly filed claims against an employer are claims for negligence and unseaworthiness. To bring one of these two claims, a seaman must file a civil action against his or her employer or vessel owner in court. A lawyer can help you determine which claim is most appropriate for your particular case. As previously mentioned, one type of claim available under the Jones Act is claim for negligence against an employer or vessel owner. Under the Jones Act negligence claim, a seaman must prove his or her case with affirmative evidence. In order to prove a negligence claim, a seaman must show that the employer or vessel owned owed a duty to seamen, that the employer or vessel owned breached this duty, and that this breach caused damage to the seaman. Depending on the facts surrounding the accident, the causation element of a negligence claim can be extremely difficult to prove. This makes it important to consult a Jones Act attorney at our Lafayette firm. Upon proof of vessel owner's negligence, a seaman can recover additional compensation above and beyond maintenance and cure benefits. This compensation typically covers expenses for medical treatment and rehabilitation, including compensation for expensive hospital bills and counseling. A seaman may also recover for the loss of his future earnings capacity if the seaman is unable to return to work. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe the channel.